Hello everybody and welcome to Starring Film TV. In today's video we will be looking at, was Finnick Odair supposed to win the third Quater Quell in the Hunger Games, or was he at least supposed to survive? Alright, so before we get started with today's video, I would like to mention that I am going to be doing videos like this basically every week or every 2 weeks now. I'll obviously let you guys know if there's any changes, but please do drop a like and subscribe if you do enjoy today's video. Alright, let's get started, shall we? So for today's video, we need to trace our steps back to Plutarch Heavensby, the creator of the games, who also supports the rebellion. Weird, I know. But anyways, he said that the arenas are made in advance to the games, which would mean that Finnick wouldn't have been in his mind whilst designing the arena, although it's not quite as simple as that. Because you see, this Plutarch fella, he's a bit of a liar. And we saw that he did work with Finnick. We also know that he's got a lot of power. So what's to say that Plutarch didn't just throw an arena together in a couple of minutes? Well, let's ask you this quick little quiz question. Is it answer A, absolutely nothing, answer B, absolutely nothing, or answer C, absolutely nothing? And the results are in. If you said absolutely nothing, you're 100% correct. So let's see if Plutarch was actually lying, or if the arena was rigged for Finnick to win or at least survive. So starting off the theory, as stated already, some people did indeed think that Plutarch rigged the games, but how likely actually is this? Now, one of the points that people do make about this theory is that Plutarch actually stated that he wanted Katniss Everdeen to survive. But a game full of victors would be very hard by yourself. So if he wanted to keep people like Peter alive, he might have also thought that Finnick would be a good ally. Which would make sense that if he wanted to keep Finnick alive, he would want the arena to be suited for him. Some people who argue against this say that it isn't actually the entire arena that's Water themed. So if there was an advantage, it would only be at the start. Although we do have to look at the cornucopia. You see, weapons such as knives are very common in the cornucopia, but weapons such as tridents are not so common. And the fact that it happened to be a trident exactly when Finnick was in the arena seems a little bit odd, seeing as many of you already know Finnick's main weapon is a trident. And you can see how this side of the argument starts to make sense. The cornucopia is surrounded by water, the loophole has a trident in it. The start of the Quater Quell include two things that Finnick is very used to. Seems a tiny bit rigged if I do say so myself. Although there is a very big counter argument. Because if we go back to the 74th Hunger Games in the first movie, we come to my main point why I do not think this theory is valid. Because as we already know, this 74th Hunger Games map is a forest. And me along with others are saying that if you thought the 75th Hunger Games map was rigged to Finnick, you could say that the 74th was rigged to Katniss or Rue, as they were both experienced in foresty terrain. So, although you can make some very valid points about how Plutarch could have lied and how he wanted to keep Katniss alive, I do believe that the water and the trident were just down to luck. Because you could basically say that all of the Hunger Games maps are rigged to somebody, so it seems to just be luck of the draw. So yeah, I think that this theory is invalid, and that if you have any sort of advantage in the Hunger Games, it is all down to luck and skill. Although the lines are not necessarily clear, so if you guys do have any counter arguments or you believe in this theory, please let me know in the comments and I will try to respond to them as quickly as possible. So on that note, please, if you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe, because this is the first video since the reboot of the channel, so I would obviously appreciate it if you guys, shared your thoughts on what you think I did well and what you think I could improve on. Bye!